This is KJ.
And Cam.
And this is...
Who booked this crap?
How you all doing? We're back with another exciting, well, not another exciting,
exciting.
the first exciting episode of Who Booked This Crap? Alright, so it was kind of an exciting week in wrestling this week, coming off of the Elimination Chamber last weekend, where... Elimination. Where basically proved that I'm a genius because everything I said happened except for one thing. Naomi did win the women's title. What can I say? I'm not perfect.
Not everyone's perfect.
But the biggest news is that
don't forget Joey P.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Joey P.
perfect.
Joe P.
He's perfect.
So anyway, we got what we wanted. Bray Wyatt is the World Heavyweight Champion. And then turn around and on Tuesday on SmackDown, won a three-way dance with Cena and AJ Styles. And not only that, pinned Cena clean in the middle of the ring.
Super Cena.
And from what we've been hearing, Cena actually pushed for him to be the one pinned. Which shows a lot that Cena is ready to
start
handing off that baton. He's not Hulk Hogan, brother.
No, he's been around. He's been on top longer than Hulk Hogan ever was.
Yeah, 15 years. 15 years now.
That's long.
Yeah.
He said he hasn't aged.
No. Well, he dips himself in the fountain of youth, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm just saying.
So, just looking at what we talked about last week, Nikki Bella and Natalya went to a no contest to continue their feud another month. So this has been a long feud. This has been going on since like late summer, early fall. So it's actually, I think it's worked out pretty well. Nikki's one of those people that if she was out there every week anyway, you'd kind of be like tired of her, you know. Natalya, I could watch her wrestle every week, but you know, American Alpha kept the tag titles basically a nothing match.
That was the 6-team scramble. Was it a scramble or like a gauntlet?
It was a gauntlet.
Oh,
That's exactly what they went for. They did do what I kind of thought they were doing and made it look like Ascension had a chance to win it. Next to the last match was Usos and American Alpha. After Usos were eliminated, they attacked American Alpha, left them laid out. Ascension came out. Everybody, Ascension's going to win the titles, and then they didn't. So basically, we're still.
But they were perceived as a threat.
Yes. And they've won one match in the last year, so that shows you what winning an important televised match can do to somebody, and one match can make you perceived as a threat.
The fans are pretty forgiving.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot to get them back. It's like, okay, these guys are a threat now. They got better.
Right. Lexis Bliss lost the title to Naomi. Like I said, I imagine she'll probably get it back at Mania.
Now
that would be because I think they're going to build the.
At least it isn't an instant rematch on Raw the next day.
Right.
Yeah, that's something that's actually kind of bothering me because if you think about it, it's like think about if the New England Patriots win the Super Bowl and the Atlanta Falcons get a rematch on Monday, and that's the one that counts.
Yeah.
So you get to play the Super Bowl twice, and only the second one counts. So I don't know. I've never really liked that. I mean, you could set up for the next pay-per-view and that, but when you get instant rematches like that, it's like only in beer pong does instant rematch really mean anything.
Yeah, and back when you actually had to pay for the pay-per-view, so paying $10 a month, and you were watching the match that you just paid to watch for the night before, and knowing that the guy next to you who didn't pay for the pay-per-view is seeing that same match anyway, and possibly seeing the title change.
Yeah.
It used to drive me nuts.
Yeah. Let's say you can see why.
Becky Lynch, she defeated Mickey. We saw that. Mickey's there to put the rub on. And Orton, of course, defeated Harper. The big news coming out of that is that Harper now has a match this week. Is it with Orton or is it with Bray?
I think it's with Bray.
I think it's with Bray too. I don't know.
I
was a little sleepy during SmackDown, but anyway,
can't imagine why.
If Harper wins, he gets placed into the main event at Mania in a 3-way. So it would be Bray, Orton, and Harper in the main event.
Not Orton anymore because of what happened.
Let me get this straight. You told me about this earlier this week. Orton wins the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
And then immediately forfeits his title shot.
Yes.
As soon as Bray wins the title.
Reasons that
no one knows.
Because as he said, as long as Bray is the master and he is the student, he'll never fight him.
When that happened, I was expecting him to say, and you're no longer the master and
That's
you're an
what's
RKO.
probably going to come.
But that would have made sense.
But
Yeah.
see, that's what they're building to, I believe.
So
Harper gets the win over. It might even be Orton. I can't remember.
I think it's
honestly
Bray
can't.
though.
I don't know. It don't make sense to put over Harper over the champion.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it's WWE.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to put him over already. I mean, eventually, sure, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah. I think Bray should go clean for a month.
Yeah.
At least, especially if
Keep
he's
keep clean to WrestleMania. Like I said, let him take it to WrestleMania.
yeah, and look strong
Let
doing it.
let him take it for a while. You know, I've said for a while that, you know, we discussed the Undertaker. So I've gone on and says I've always felt the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak either lasted 1 year too long or
Yeah.
1 year too short.
Yeah, the problem was there wasn't anybody that needed that victory after Randy Orton when he was doing the Legend Killer thing.
Yeah.
You know, there was people who needed it, but they weren't put in the spot. You know, like when CM Punk was first coming up, he was hot. If he would have gotten that win then, man, that would have just
They'd
put
still
him-
have
yeah.
They'd still have him. He wouldn't be in the UFC getting his face kicked.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So it's like, gee, he looked like he didn't belong there. What a shock. So.
That pretty much covers WWE for this week. Raw, they're building to yet another pay-per-view in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks.
Fastlane.
Yeah.
That's another problem.
Where we're gonna
And-
see Goldberg and Kevin
And
Owens for the
yet the
Universal
big
title.
news coming out of Raw was the end of Team Friendship.
Yeah.
A sad day for all us smart marks. Jeremy has no idea. Jericho had a festival of friendship
Which was stupid.
for Kevin Owens. And
Which was stupid.
he bought him all these presents and stuff, and Owens didn't like it. He was upset. He didn't like the presents. Jericho got him this painting. Like, you ever see with Adam and God touching hands, touching fingers? It was him.
Jericho and Owens.
Jericho and Owens.
That sounds absolutely hilarious.
It was very funny. And then at the very
And I'm
end,
assuming Owens hit him over the head with that picture.
this is what's coming in.
Okay, sorry.
Owens at the end said, "I got you a gift, and it doesn't match up to anything that you've done, but I'm still going to give it to you." So he brings him this box. He opens the box and he's like, "Oh, it's a new list. The other one's getting all beat up and it's raggedy." And he pulls the list out and he's like, "But wait, Kevin, why's my name on it?" And he picks it up like this, and instead of saying the list of Jericho, it says the list of KO. And he's like, but. And then, bam! Owens hits him. He smashed his head through the Jericho-tron 3000, the extremely
The
expensive,
Beastly
Jericho-tron.
expensive.
Yes.
Jeritron 5000.
Truthfully, I think the way they would have made that more effective is if KO would have hit him with the title instead of like just hitting him with his hands. You think that's what he would have done?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
had the belt in his hand,
Yeah.
over his shoulder. So anyway, like I
Everyone uses the
said,
belt as a weapon.
that's true
Owens
too.
doesn't-
Owens
yeah.
doesn't need it.
He doesn't
Yeah.
It's like, I punch
He's
people.
a prize fighter. You know. Bam.
Well, KO, that's why they
Yeah. So
Steam
anyway.
doesn't sound tough enough.
Now we're definitely going to get Jericho and Owens
At
after Fastlane at
For no
Mania.
reason, because they're
For-
probably gonna put
I was
Goldberg
gonna say
over.
for no title because Oldberg is going to have the
Yeah.
title after Fastlane.
Hey, at least it's not Gilbert.
I'd rather have
Gilbert
Gilbert.
made an appearance.
Yeah,
He
I'd
was
rather
one of
have
the presents.
Goldberg.
Yep, and he looks good.
Uh-huh.
He does look good for an
Considering how old he is,
older
yeah.
fella. Yes.
No,
So yeah, that was. I don't know.
that's another thing. Whatever happened to jobbers?
Yeah. Well, they're
Good
starting to
job.
come back with
Yeah.
James Ellsworth now having a contract on SmackDown. Don't need to talk about that.
But seriously, this was how people used to get over.
Yeah. and-
now you have every match, and it's all
Yeah.
It's like nobody puts anybody over. It's all a 1-for-1 booking, or except for whoever's the chosen one.
That's it. Yeah, there's a lot of I got the win. Now
Now
I'm
we
going to
get-
give
now
you
it's
the
your
win, and wins don't matter much anymore.
No.
You know, and they proved, like we said earlier, with the Ascension, that they can make wins mean something.
Yeah.
You know, and Bray Wyatt getting the pin on Cena, that means,
means
something. And you would think, I don't know, I've heard a lot that Vince has less contact, less push with SmackDown. You know, he lets. Some people have said that Paul Lee has a lot, which is very smart if he
Yeah.
does.
Well, yeah.
And Shane, and they Daniel Bryan's there, you know, and Cena. So, you know, it's more wrestler run, and it's been the better show.
Yeah.
And, you know, Vince will always have control of Raw, no matter what. That's his flagship show. I created this is my show. So, until they put him in the ground in 200 years, this is what
Well,
we
that's
got.
what happens when you sold yourself a safe. You get that long leg part.
Yeah. So then, to get into the stuff that we really like, the independent scene. This coming weekend, tomorrow, we'll be headed to Hazleton for PPW. The title of this show, Shattered, starring the Monster Abyss from TNA.
Got Star Wars.
Yes, there's going to be stormtroopers in the house before the show, so any of you fans that are going down for the meet and greet will be able to meet it. I can't remember the name of the Legion. They're known as Vader's Fist.
The 501st.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Much better with names.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be cool for the kids.
They actually came. I said, I brought up Bowman Field Crosscutters, early with the live broadcast out towards still they came to Bowman Field a couple. They come to Bowman Field a couple of times. So it's kind of interesting to see them guarding the concession stand. Darth Vader threw the first pitch. Darth Vader can't throw.
No, you would think with the Force he could.
He's got no arms. So you would think the Dark Lord of the Sith would be able to throw a baseball.
Yeah, you would think. You would definitely think.
I go back and feed disturbing. Could have forced it down.
No, you're gonna go out there and throw this pitch. And you're gonna throw it down. You
Downstairs.
choked. Yes, you did. But anyway.
You didn't see the fact that I throw like a girl. I didn't see you throw like a girl.
Maybe it was a girl.
No.
No, it's Darth Vader. Don't ever say that again.
Not Darth Vader, not Mara G.
Moving forward into the roster, PPW has a reputation of having good shows based around their guest stars. This show here, to me, is a good show based on the matches. There's 8 matches. They're all looking to be good, and they're going to open up with Ella Barthez, who I do not like.
Bratwurst.
Yes, we call him Bratwurst. And he'll be meeting former PPW champion Havoc, and I am hoping to see him be destroyed.
Yeah.
I hope Havoc takes him all over the arena. He'll end with a spear.
Not a fan of Bratwurst.
No, do not like this man. No, he's one of the guys that is not Smart Mark Alley approved. And then we got Appalachian Outlaws, members of the Dixon Line, who will be meeting Shawn Andrews.
Oh boy.
And yet another mystery opponent. And we
Maybe it'll be Clay Thrasher that time.
I want this.
We just need to know one thing. Me and Cam, we need to know who is going to be dumb enough to team with Shawn Andrews again after what we've seen Andrews.
Someone desperate.
Yes, we've seen Andrews over and over and over and over again cause bodily damage to his tag team partner. Why would you want to team up with him? And not only that, you got to put up with him. You know, I mean, maybe he could bribe Tommy Boy Floyd, maybe, you know, a candy bar or a lollipop or something like that.
Or just toke him at his table and
That's possible. Yeah.
drop some money.
But moving on from that, because Shawn Andrews.
Why are we talking about?
I don't know. Let's just move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Ken Dixon then is going to meet Lance and Light in what should be a great match.
Yeah.
Ken Dixon has impressed me. You've seen him, Dixon Line. They were at Bowman Field show.
Let's go back to Bowman Field.
Home
away from home.
Yeah.
I said I am a Crosscutters fan. No shame.
Mm-hmm. Go Spikes.
No.
Yeah.
Spikes, come on.
But that
You would like Staten Island. Come on.
Well, I should,
Yeah.
but
You should.
for whatever reason,
State college.
Sometimes
State
they
college.
come up.
I love
State College is a nice ballpark. I'm not gonna
Yes, it
take
is.
anything away from
Yes, it
State
is.
College ballpark.
Yes, it is.
It is a very nice place. Sure, you have to wait 3 innings to get anything out of the concession stands, but
Just this past
twice the cost. Now
last week, Lance was at the Performance Center. I believe he appeared on NXT.
I
I'm
think
sure he
so.
was
I've
one that
seen
appeared on
that.
Oh, is that
NXT
him?
this week.
Okay.
So he's looking at probably making a jump to the bigger stage. So it's going to be kind of cool to see him there. And speaking of the bigger stage, our next match will be Anthony Bennett, who competed in the Cruiserweight Classic. And he will take on Facade. Anytime you got the Neon Ninja in the building,
So you got Facade.
there's a smile on this Mark's face. That should be just an absolutely great match. I haven't seen Facade. Oh, opening weekend in Legacy. It'll be good to have him back anytime. Like I say, anytime Facade's around, I'm a happy camper.
Wrestling gets done.
I haven't seen anything of Bennett besides his Cruiserweight Classic match. He was at PPW last month. Didn't have a match, but he travels around with Mike Orlando as part of his crew, his entourage. So it should be a great match. And then moving forward, we have for the TV title, Brandon Scott defending against Clutch Adams. That's a rematch from last month. Excuse me, I keep saying week. No, it's not a rematch.
No, because who did Clutch Adams go against?
I can't even remember. But anyway, it should be a really good match. Brandon Scott's really good, really good. Clutch looked good. That was his first time I've seen him. Really good match, I think. And then for the tag titles, South Philly Finest will be in town, and they're taking on One Mean Team. One Mean Team is completely new to me. I'm kind of excited to see them. South Philly's Finest, they're the best showmen around. You've seen them.
I've seen them. They were at the Liberty Arena.
Yes, yes.
They weren't around very long, that tag gauntlet match.
No, they weren't, but they sat. Their table was right behind us, and they were entertaining me the whole entire intermission after the show. Buy my shirts. You don't buy my shirts, I'm going to bash your head in with this baseball bat, which normal people don't find entertaining. Smart Mark Alley approves of that behavior. Yes.
Live the game.
Yes.
Watch Goodfellas a few more times.
Listen
here, I'm going to go Henry Hill and use it. Pistol whip somebody in the middle of the ring. That'll draw some crowds.
And then, to me, what should be a really great match, maybe second most match I'm looking forward to, is for the PPW title. Our good friend, Mr. Shut Up Adams, Samuel Adams, who will be meeting Kikoa, the Hawaiian Warrior. So that should be good. That's actually the rematch from the last show. No?
No. Samuel Adams didn't have a match on. Wait, yeah, he did, but
it was the number one contendership match.
Yeah.
Kikoa was in. He beat somebody. Yeah. Again, research we should do. I thought you would remember these things.
We're working on it, folks.
Yeah. It's
been a long afternoon.
Well, yeah, it's
long day.
8:20 at night. Yeah, me and him had to be to work at 6:45 this morning, and it works.
If you understood what went on there.
Every day.
Every single day.
And then the main event, the big one, of course, like we said, show features Abyss. He'll be taking on the Green Machine, Mike Orlando. After what we seen Orlando do last month with Ryback, there's no doubt in my mind this match is going to be phenomenal. Abyss is one of my favorite guys that I've never seen, so I'm marking him off of the bucket list. Hoping maybe Janice will make an appearance. His girlfriend, Janice.
Yes. The very sharp one.
Right.
Incredibly sharp girl.
Yes, she's very sharp. So that should be excellent. The whole show, like I said, it looked great. When you're starting a show off with Star Wars and you're ending it with Mike Orlando versus Abyss,
it's just gonna be good.
I'm happy. So anybody that's
the Black Hole Sun gonna reunite the Dark Side Slam?
Ooh, maybe.
Nice.
We'll have to start that chant tomorrow.
Dark Side Slam.
Dark Side Slam, yes.
Dark Side Slam.
Like I say, if you're looking for information, PPW, it's ppwwrestling.com. You can check them out on Facebook. They've got YouTube. Paul Bowe is just puts on a great show every month,
right.
Oh yeah, and Paul
Bowe! Tickets are $15 for general admission. Meet and greet's a little extra if you want to go meet Abyss. There's merch, there's food. It's a really nice building that they're in, so check them out, PPW. Then the other live show that we have coming up is next week in Berwick. It's True Wrestling presents The Doom That Came to Berwick. That's February 25th.
Is that a show name or a movie?
That is a show name.
Okay, just making sure.
But tickets now are $10. You can get them in advance. At the door, it's $12. Well, bell time's at 7. Doors open at 6:30. And this show, we don't have a whole lot of information on it. We do know that they've got 3 tag team matches lined up. Silent but Deadly will be there, the tag team champions. They don't have an opponent listed yet. Cash Masters are going to meet
Oh, jeez.
the Kings of Mustachery, but we like the Cash
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Masters
like-
in True. Yes.
Oh,
They
okay.
don't
Yes,
talk
this
about
is-
that guy. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't talk
We don't
about
want
that
to talk
guy.
about that one. His
guy.
Who is
Sparks,
that
his
guy?
Sparks
You know,
is pretty cool.
You know. What's his name?
Joe Rogers.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, the Cash Masters and Ryan Bankman, the three of the recipients of BCW's only That Was Awesome chant.
Yes. Yes, that is so true. So them guys earned it.
Yeah.
Yes, they
From us.
Smart Mark
Yes.
approved, man. That
Yes.
match, you had to be there. That was
Yeah.
every. It's a shame it only happened in front of 24, 30
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
But
Hey, at least
they
it wasn't
really-
the original
really-
8.
And I don't think it was recorded. I think that was
That is-
before
that is a
things
shame.
started getting recorded. That would be something to ask
That-
Steven
that's-
about. And
yeah.
get his
That was kind of the
involved.
match that kind of made us starting to like the Cash Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've kind of related the sad tale of the Cash Masters in BCW. Yes, it's like we're shooting here, but it's like they started off as heels, but they did this unthinkable thing, like showing up every Friday at the dojo, putting on really good matches, and just being entertaining. So hey, we like these guys. So of course, what happens? The wild cards get turned heel and given the titles.
And that was the end of
Who booked this
BCW.
crap? It's like we have to have heel champions, damn it! We have to have heel champions. So
You think about it, though, that was the end of BCW. When that
yeah, it
happened.
was.
Yeah.
That was the last. That one at the restaurant was their last show. So
No, they had one Fire Hall after.
Yeah.
that one at the fire. Hall?
Yeah, because they had that
Yeah,
steel
the
cage.
Steel cage match.
Okay, I missed that
Yeah,
one.
so did we.
I forget what I was.
Yep.
Oh, you, okay.
Yeah, we were camping. But anyway, then the other tag match they have listed is our Smart Mark approved tag team of Sweet and Sour
Oh yeah.
taking on absolutely
Din,
stunning.
Din, 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 din.
So, I don't know who absolutely stunning is. I'm figuring from the name, stunning is Mark Hart.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe that one guy that he
Yeah,
had with
he
him.
does.
Someone, someone
has
called
a-
absolutely.
Well, he
something.
has a young boy now
Yeah.
in
Oh.
True, so a guy who's
Absolutely awesome.
maybe it's absolutely stunning. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find that out Saturday. Main event for this show, which if you're a wrestling fan and you don't get excited by hearing this, I'm sorry.
You
but
live in a hole.
yeah, you're not a smart Mark. You're not.
You're off the list.
Yeah, you're
just made
on
the
the
list.
list.
Oh,
If you're not
You just made the
excited by
list.
this.
you just made the list.
Unbreakable Andy Harder versus Fire Ant.
Just hearing it makes me smile.
I mean, if you can't be excited about this, I mean, it don't matter if you're a fan of Strong Style, if you're a fan of Flippy Floppy, or you're just
Lucha!
Lucha, or you want to see a character, because if nothing else, Fire Ant is a character.
Yeah.
Definitely a character.
He's an ant,
There's
an
the,
ant.
the fighting arthropods.
An ant, people, an ant. And I know some of you are probably like, who's Andy Harder? I imagine most people that would be watching this have been to Apex and have probably seen Andy Harder in action. To
Imagine
me,
a lot more people have seen, like I said, have seen something of Jakara. The ant, because
Yeah.
the colony's been Fire Ant has been a member of the colony since it started.
right.
I mean, he's been around. They clearly know what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True Wrestling
Fire Ant.
is just phenomenal. This will be my fourth show, I think.
This will be my first.
Yeah.
I said joining this whole Smart Mark Alley thing. So I'm hoping to get to more indie shows.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna drag him. Make sure he gets there because I've been telling him since July that he needs to check out True Wrestling because I mean we love all the promotions around here, but True just holds a special place because they put on the matches. I mean, it's like every match. There's no match where you're just kind of like, what happened? What's
Yeah.
going on? You know, there's no confusion.
Even if the match isn't
yeah.
isn't very
Yeah.
good, you
Yeah.
still remember it because
Yeah.
of the crowd.
Yep. We've definitely turned that crowd. I mean, the first show, not to knock anybody, but there was a lot of quietness,
Yeah.
and we were loud
We don't
like
want
we
that.
always are. And it's slowly but surely
You
we
pay your
started
money,
bringing the
you know.
streamers, and the Do It For Dave show. Really, that stands as the pinnacle for 2016 for me. That was the best independent show. It was better than the WWE show that I went to in 16. It was better than pretty much any show I've seen. Really, everybody out there they gave everything in memory of Dave. And I'm honored just to have been a part of it, to get the Do It For Dave chants going.
We
Dave,
never
Dave,
seen big Dave.
Yeah,
It was still.
It was really
those that did showed up and they worked good. Is what you're
yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay.
everybody. There was people there that I'd never heard of and probably won't see again. And nobody, you weren't left thinking, why did they stick this guy on the show?
Yeah.
Everybody did what they needed to do. And I mean, the video that they showed at the beginning, the tribute to Dave, I just made you want to cry. It really did. There was a lot of tears in the building that night. There was a lot of magic in that building, and that really, I mean, I liked the first show I was at. That was the second one. Just something else, Sean and the boys, they know what they're doing down there, and I think they're going to expand. They're coming to Montgomery in May. Unfortunately, we'll be away that weekend. I won't be able to make it, but if you're out there, check them out, truewrestling.com. They're on Facebook, they're on YouTube, all the places that you find wrestling content. They're there. Definitely check them out.
If you don't, that'll be a mistake.
Yeah, you're missing out. You're missing out if you haven't seen True Wrestling yet. Besides that, the other news, which we had a live feed earlier about, was George Animal Steel passed away this morning. Nicole Bass passed away yesterday. Sadness for wrestling fans. Another young star taken away, and we lost another superstar in George. I'm sure I tweeted out earlier that I hoped he was up in the big wrestle heaven, and ribbon on Macho Man, because they from a couple things I've
Savage.
read,
He's young enough to be my daughter.
they basically really had a good relationship, and that's why that feud worked so good. That the three of them really did have a good relationship, which from a lot of things I've seen.
If Savage trusted you enough to pick up Elizabeth and carry her off,
right.
Normally that'd be a death sentence. Of course, Animal was big enough to take care of him. So
oh yeah,
Savage would come after him. It wouldn't have. It would have been interesting.
It's just a case of, I see a lot of things where people talk about George Animal Steel and how great of a guy he was.
No, but I can't think of anyone says anything bad about him.
I've never seen anything, and it's the same thing. I didn't really know a whole lot about Nicole Bass privately or behind the scenes or anything, but I was looking at tweets and stuff from other wrestlers from that period, the Attitude Era, so to speak. And they said she was just an angel. I looked at her and she's a big bodybuilder
Just
woman.
huge,
You're thinking, well, she's probably a miserable person. Like, God rest her soul, China. She wasn't a healthy
China
person.
China was mind-addled half the time.
Yeah.
Permanent damage.
And that's kind of how I thought, maybe Nicole was it, the steroids, whatever. But apparently she was a very sweet person and would do just about anything. And it's sad. And prayers go out to her family and George's family, of course. And, I don't know if I have anything else for this week. I think we've covered everything that I have. Do you have anything?
No.
Anything really to add? No, I think we covered. Got the next couple of shows. So.
Yeah. After that, we do have. It's like we got about 5 weeks worth of shows lined up here. Like I say, PPW this weekend, True next weekend, Northern Tier Wrestling up in Towanda this Sunday, the first Sunday of March. That's a 3 o'clock bell time, I believe. That should be interesting. That's our debut promotion there.
Then we got Apex.
Yeah, I think there's. Yep,
Apex
the next weekend is Apex over in South Williamsport, and then I think we're right back to, we have 1 week off, and then the 25th, 26th, something like that, we'll be back down for PPW where they bring in Raven, and we'll have to do a whole episode on that. That's going to be phenomenal. I've already ordered my tickets, front row, going to have meet and greet. I'm excited. Raven's one of my all-time favorites.
I thought he was your all-time favorite.
If I had to pick one, I would. I mean,
exactly.
it's tough. I have a lot of favorites, but yeah, if
Everyone has
one guy, if they said,
when you've been a wrestling fan as long as we have, you gather up a lot of favorites.
Yeah.
You said Raven. I said that's a good choice.
Yeah. I definitely. I mean, I can remember, like I had said to Jeremy, I remember the hard open for ECW where they would run through the video, and you had your normal, Funk and Cactus throwing the chairs in the ring. You had, Tommy getting caned. And then they throw different, current things in there. And at the end, it was always the current champion. And I can remember it was Sandman and him in the barbed wire city or Steel City match, something like that. And I was almost guaranteed Sandman was winning the title. Raven had it for a while, and it just seemed like Sandman was due. And I can remember as they're going through, in the open, and I was nervous. Like literally, even as I was 16, 17 years old, I knew,
You
that
knew Sandy
eventually,
had won.
yeah, you knew eventually he was going to lose the title. I was nervous waiting for that, and finally at the end, there was Raven with the title in his hand, and I'm like, oh, he still got the title, Yeah.
Back before it became a smart mark.
Oh no! I knew. I was already reading Wrestling Observer at that time. I was already on, what we had for an internet.
And he still marks out.
And still, I still mark out today. If Raven was to show up on Raw this coming Monday, I would mark out. Ask him. I marked out huge for Lesnar when he came back.
Yeah, and beat up Cena.
Anytime
Well,
hashtag beat up John Cena is cool.
Hashtag beat up John Cena. I like it.
If we got nothing else, we'll close with that. Of course, you can always check us out, Facebook, Twitter. We're on YouTube. Check us out. Just go out there. We got the Biggs interview up this past week.
Get up, Smart Mark Alley.
It's been...
We have a sign now. Young boy, don't be nuts.
It's been doing pretty good. I'm impressed. I'm hoping to get a little bit more viewership. So if you're watching this and you've watched that,
share, like,
give us
subscribe,
a share.
tell your friends.
Yes, just get the word out there because nobody's doing this in our area. Nobody is doing an independent wrestling, or any kind of wrestling podcast in central Pennsylvania area. You've got some people down in Pittsburgh. You got some people in the southeastern part, Hershey, Allentown area that have shows. Nobody does what we're doing, and we're not doing it to get ourselves over. We're doing it to help increase the word. Well, maybe a little bit.
But we choose who gets over.
Yeah. And
we decided to get over, yes.
We're just trying to get the word out there.
If we can do anything about Sean.
Yeah. Why did you have to bring Andrews up again?
I don't know. It's just
maybe he should be the young boy.
Maybe he should. No, he shouldn't. We'll shut up. But so, like I said, we're just we're trying to be a service in a way. It's just because it's not here, so we're making it here, and we're just a bunch of friends trying to have a good time. And here I am getting serious. Who booked this crap? We'll see you later. Smart Mark Alley. We decide who gets over. Oh, I stole Paul Bo's point.